Hello everyone, this is Shifa. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and in today's video I am going to talk about postmodern British literature. First of all, we are going to see the highlights of what made the postmodern literature in the first place. One of the major themes was the happening of World War II. Simultaneously happening of Holocaust, then there was Beat Generation. Simultaneously, there was colonies rebelling because they wanted to take freedom from England and they were getting successful. Every other thing which I've mentioned over here was simultaneously happening, and there was a total chaos, disorder which was created. Now, this disorder was created from the modern period itself, but the major difference between the modern and postmodern literature is modern in fact mourns the loss of the center, the loss of decentralization, but postmodern enjoys this decentralization. Whatever things were happening, everything came into questions. Every authority, religion, politics, everything which was in power was in question, and people were losing hope. But the major difference between the modern and postmodern is that modern mourns the loss, but on the other hand, postmodern celebrates this loss. Postmoderns say that there is meaning in meaninglessness, okay, and there is a kind of a joy in this kind of disorder. So it's okay to decentralize. Some of the characteristic of the postmodern literature follows the very first, as I said, rejection of absolute meaning, which is disorder, also known as paranoia. The second characteristic is enjoying the decentralization. Postmodern writers enjoy disorder with tools like black humor, wordplay, irony. The third characteristic is intertextuality. If you see their text, they use multiple texts in the single one, a lot of references. The very famous example of this is Wasteland, because in Wasteland n number of writers, their works has been put in that particular single work. Then the next characteristic of the postmodern literature is fragmentation. What is fragmentation? Fragmentation means a kind of non-linear narration. When you narrate a story, there is a beginning, there is the middle part and the end part. But postmodern writer rejected this idea. There was a long jumps, there was unreliable narrator, and a lot of techniques used where the story became non-linear. And apart from it, there was mix in style, writing style, and n number of things came into picture. Okay, and with every particular tool, new meaning was formed. Apart from it, one of the characteristic of postmodern literature is metafiction. Metafiction is a technique where you let audience know that this is a fiction which you are watching or witnessing. One of the major example is the breaking of fourth wall. If you have seen series like Fleabag or The Office, which is a comic series, so you can see the characters over there, they break the fourth wall and look directly into the camera and talk to audience, and this makes the audience conscious of the fact that they are watching a fiction and it's not a real story. Okay, this is the story which is happening to a character, and you break your relation with that particular character at that particular moment. So these were the characteristic of postmodern literature. Now we are going to look at some of the writers of postmodern literature. Okay, the first writer is Kingsley Amis. He was born in year 1922 to 1995, and he wrote one of the very famous play called The Lucky Jim in 1954. He was a part of Angry Young Man movement. The next very important writer is William Golding. He has won Nobel in 1983 and a Booker Prize in 1980. He has written some of the famous works called Rite of Passage, and the other works such as Lord of Flies. Lord of Flies become the very famous work of him. Okay, it was written in the year 1954. Apart from it, he has written The Inheritors and the autobiography. Okay, now John Falls. John Falls has been born in the year 1926 to 2005, and he has written again one of the classic works, French Lieutenant's Woman 1969. Movies has also been made on this work. Apart from it, there is another person, Anthony Burgess. Anthony Burgess famous work, A Clockwork Orange. Apart from it, a very famous lady, Doris Lessing, who is a part of this postmodern literature. She has won Nobel in 2007, and she has written a work called The Grass is Singing in the year 1950. It has been taken, the title has been taken from The Waste Land. Okay, and she has also written another very famous work, The Golden Notebook. Apart from it, there is one person called Ted Hughes. Now this is a very famous personality. He is the husband of Sylvia Plath. He has written some of the works like The Hawk in the Rain, The Thought Fox. Now comes apart from Thought Fox, he has also written Crow. Okay, now comes another writer. This is Philip Larkins, 1922 to 1985. Some of the works he has written in 1945, North Ship, then in 1955, The Less Deceive, and then there was this work called The Winston Weddings. This writer, Peter Ackroyd, he has written work called The Great Fire of London. The next one is Tom Stoppard, and he is born in the year 1937. He is of age 86. He has written some works called Shakespeare in Love, Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are dead. And this play has been one of the most important play because this play gives you the technique of intertextuality. It is an absurd play. It is a tragic comedy. Apart from it, he has written Arcadia in the year 1994, The Coast of Utopia, and there is one work called Indian Ink, written in the year 1995. It has been taken from The Passage to India, the work. Okay, another work. Now there is this another writer called C.P. Snow, and C.P. Snow is famously known for his campus novels. Okay, the another writer is John Mortimer. John Mortimer, born in the year 1923 to 2009, he has written A Voyage Round My Father in the year 1970. Apart from it, there is one writer called Evelyn Waugh. He has written Handful of Dust. Okay, so these are some of the writers which are being important for your postmodern literature. You should be looking at all these things. This was it for this video today. We are going to meet very soon in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye. See you.